Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Omega. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Omega Classic Records is the page and the name. Omega, none rhymes greater. Yo, so I'm coming at you about the mogul, the rapper, the lead character in the Genius documentary out right now on Netflix. Dope documentary. If you ain't seen it, please go check it out. Mr. Kanye West, the one and only. And we're talking about his stem player. We're not going to be long with this. I want to just have a nice summation about what exactly is going on with it. So Kanye West has released Donda 2 in spite of the deal that was thrown on the table by Apple Music, and to speak to the CEO specifically to brainstorm and to kind of throw around ideas. But then he opted to go his own route, and his route was releasing this stem player for $200 a unit. All right, inside of that you have this player that it can alterate music, it can slow it up, it can slow it down, speed it up, you can change tempos, etc., which is kind of dope. Kind of tinker around with it and create your own sound or whatnot. He comes out of the first 3 days selling about $2.7 million in sales, which is fantastic. 100% profit for him. No profit sharing with anyone. That's all him, fully independent. All right, just some quick numbers. If he had have went with Apple or went with another record company or distributor, looks like he would have been somewhere around the 12 to 15% mark. I'm hearing that 12 would have been the profit margin for him, so that would have taken him down significantly in his earnings. You know, the usual slave contractual agreement situation that they put us through. But he didn't. He sold 12,000 of those units, 12,000 to the tune of $200 per unit, 2.7 million. That is the equivalent of 220,000 in album sales, which is fantastic in 3 days. I look at the record business now, and they're looking for guys to do that in their first week, like in their first 7 days, and not even saying that 220K. Like, I be seeing guys doing 50K, 70K, and that's like a good jump start, you know what I mean? So he does this in 3 days, 100% profit. And what we don't know is profit margin. How much did the stem player cost to create? What it took? Who were the manufacturers? You know, did he do it, you know, real cheap out of China somewhere? Probably more than likely. You know, and what the cost of that was. But I mean, come on, you know, 100% profit, he turns it over. The downside about that is there will be no royalties, no reoccurring revenue by way of royalties, because he puts Donda 2 on this stem player, and boom, you just have it as a fan. It's untracked as far as streams. You can listen to it over and over again, and you know, he is paid in full. Unlike your traditional streaming platforms, where every time you stream a song pays the artist a ridiculous 0.00000102 cents on the penny. This was outright $200. Here's Donda 2. Boom. No royalties, no nothing else coming from that. I still think he wins, in my opinion. I think that he can continue to do things that other artists can't do with this piece of equipment, like exclusive music, you know, again, because I believe Donda sooner or later will be on streaming platforms. Like, I kind of watched this happen with Kanye when he released, I can't remember what album it was, but it was Tidal specific. He released it on Tidal only, and I remember, you know, that was because of something that he had in agreement with Jay. And then the album came out weeks later across Apple Music and all these other platforms. I can't think of that album. If you do think of that album, please remind me and put that down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that it'll be out across other streaming platforms in the future. The intelligent part about all this is that he has full control over this retail system. He releases this product, and you know, it's all him. You know, a good way that it was said in a conversation that I heard was he controls his own ecosystem, and that's a very intelligent way of putting that. Shout out to Ian, the master investor. So yeah, smart, intelligent. You know, keep doing it. Think of something exclusive, you know, to do, and I'm sure they're already 10 steps ahead of what I'm saying and what anybody else is saying across social media and the internet abroad. another good idea that I heard, which sounded, very favorable, was licensing it out. Licensing that stem player out to other artists so that they can have exclusive content released just on there. That way they can begin the process of 100% collection on their music without having grubby, grimy record label executive hands in the middle of it, because they love to have 3-4 hands in the pocket before you put your hand in your pocket. So that's a great idea that I heard. Again, shout out to the good folks at EYL. So yeah, man, super dope. I think that there's a ton of ideas that he can slap up against the wall and see if they stick. I think he should continue to push and do something else, do something dope with that, and the fact that it can take and kind of alterate music like that is golden in itself. Like, you can play around with, some of your Kanye joints on there that's your fave out of that Donda 2 and slow them up, screw them up, you know what I'm saying? Old chop and screw type of shit, XYZ, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, stay tuned, because I'm sure there's going to be more information coming out about this whole deal situation and the equipment itself and what he's going to do next, because as of now, it's just that piece of equipment in Donda 2. So there has to be some kind of follow-up of something else, more product. I'm sure they were brainstorming that before they released this. Who knows? They probably got the game plan already together. I wouldn't be surprised. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming here, viewing this information with us, learning with us, and we're going to continue to educate and give more information that we can about the music business abroad. Pride ourselves on music marketing and music business news and knowledge, and providing great content. I am your boy, Omega. None rhymes greater. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. I'm sorry, I ain't Russell Simmons today. Hey, we gonna holler at you. All right, be easy. Peace.